Good morning. Welcome to the cranky old lady and this questioning man over here. He asked me the same question 5 times in a row, and my same answer was, I don't know. I don't know. Stop asking me the same question 5 times.
Well, you keep saying it with an attitude. It's just like, well, then, okay, then why are you bringing it up?
I should have put some snaps into my answers this morning.
Oh, man, what a day. It is, I mean, it's 10 above, and it's still freezing.
Yeah, but that's because the wind's bringing the cold air, but it's windy.
Like, I went to the gym this morning, you walk outside, it, takes your breath away. Were you outside this morning?
Mm-mm. Thankfully.
Yeah. We'll talk about...
Would have made me cranky.
what you do. So then why are you cranky if you weren't outside?
I don't know. I just all of a sudden got really like, Rrr. There's this interview playing over here on this other TV that just keeps looping, and I have thoughts about it.
Do you want to share those, or
I'm gonna
keep them to yourself?
Thanks, Tony. They've changed it. They're like, okay, we need her to not be cranky. Okay.
Ooh, did you see Lisa Green's graphics?
Coming up, I'm excited. Coming up on our show today, we're talking about loving what you can provide, lots of benefits you might not expect.
And how you can give your Valentine a pizza of your heart.
A pizza of your heart.
We're making heart-shaped pizzas. It should be fun. Are they fruit pizzas or real pizzas?
I hope real pizzas, because I'm hungry.
Too.
Maybe that's why I'm cranky. We talked about that yesterday.
That's why you get hangry.
With Renee Renardi.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm hangry.
Also, what you can do to shorten up your makeup routine with micropigmentation. Do you have any idea what that is?
I don't, but I'm excited to learn about it. Hopefully they can do it on us while we're doing it. While we're sitting here interviewing.
On you. I do not need any speeding up makeup stuff, but let's talk about some weather and the cool graphics that Lisa Green has. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning. Well, today's a big day. It's Mardi Gras. Maybe you're getting something. Oh, geez, I'm throwing things around.
Are you cranky?
I don't know. It's spreading. But I was gonna say it's a fun day. With I know a lot of people give up stuff for Lent, and so today's kind of the last hurrah. And temperatures are on their way up. We will see a high of 26 degrees today with some partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies. The problem is that wind that you guys are complaining about. We're seeing the winds getting into the 20s to some low 30s, and that's going to make it feel colder than it actually is out there. So here's a look at our temperatures. We're at 11 above in Fargo. Yesterday we were at 18 below, so a huge difference right now between where we're at now and where we were yesterday morning. A 9 above in Grand Forks, and a lot of us starting to get into those teens for your current temperatures. So already warmer than we were yesterday. And here's the problem: the wind chill. It's down to 5 below in Fargo, 11 below in Grand Forks. And looking at those winds, they're blowing out of the south with a couple of us gusting to 30 miles per hour. Cooperstown, Thief River Falls both have reported 30-mile-per-hour gusts, and our visibility is down as a result. That wind blowing around some snow, especially in the Northern Valley where we have a little more to work with, and so our visibility in Hallock is at 1 mile, and in Thief River Falls 1.5 miles. So watch out for that snow that's blowing around. The snow that fell last night, that's gone. We got a little less than an inch of snow here in Fargo and other parts of the valley, and we're clearing out now. Should be a really nice day, I think, here today. You just have to put up with the wind. So let's get into the later morning hours. We're looking at some temperatures rising into the teens to about 20 by noon. Yeah, and then we continue that climb a little bit more. We'll be into the mid-20s in the Southern Valley, and up in the Northern Valley we're looking at some low 20s there. The wind will still be stronger, so if you want to get outside, maybe find a sheltered area away from that south wind. That'll help you out a little bit from chilling out too much. And then getting into the nighttime hours tonight, we stay mild because of that wind. We'll stay into the 20s even late this evening, and that carries us over into Valentine's Day. It'll be nice and mild. A high of 35 degrees for your Wednesday, and some snow showers again late Wednesday night into Thursday. And we've kind of entered more that storm track. We're a little bit more into that now, and so that means up and down temperatures, and in addition to that, off and on chances for a little bit of snow, and we'll see that again on Saturday and into Sunday. But several days here this 7-day stretch where we're looking at above average temperatures, which we were begging for that before, so I'm happy about it. I know today we'll have to put up with that wind. I'm hoping tomorrow it won't be as breezy and it'll feel a little bit nicer.
That makes me less cranky.
Yeah,
yay, good.
Actually, I was thinking about, I knew from your forecast before, I was like, I need to get a car wash either today or tomorrow. Because if you even like lightly brush up on my car, it's like, white all over your jacket and your pants and your shoes.
My car's the same way. It's
Yeah.
pretty bad.
Yeah, we always park next to each
I
other,
know.
but I think mine tops the cake.
Tops it?
I think mine wins. It's not
It's
looking
just that
good.
time of year, though. You try to keep it clean, and it's almost
Yeah.
Hard.
impossible.
Well, yeah, because if you start, we get some melting tomorrow, then that all end up back on your car again too. But it is good to get that gunk off from time to time.
At least one layer needs to come off so that you
Right.
can see what color
There
my
you
car
go.
is instead of just that ugly
Gray.
white, gray, nasty color. Thank you, Lisa.
You bet.
Hey, we are giving away tickets for Disney on Ice presents Frozen event. Now, this contest is sponsored by 3 Rings Advertising, Inc., and each winner is going to receive a prize of 4 vouchers to Disney on Ice presents Frozen. All you have to do to get yourself registered ahead of time is go to valleynewslive.com or ndtoday.tv. Our friend's niece all went together, and we had a lot of fun. I mean, we were 2 almost 30-year-olds at Disney on Ice, and we still loved
Having
it.
a blast. That's Disney for you. So, yeah, hopefully be sure to register to win for that. Also, our Fargo Forest Buffalo Wild Wings 4-pack giveaway continues. Today, we want to congratulate Katie being our lucky winner. She's going to get a 4-pack, which includes 4 reserved seat tickets to a Fargo Forest home game, 4 vouchers, each good for 1 small soda, 4 vouchers good for a small popcorn. Also, you get a voucher for a free shareable at Buffalo Wild Wings with a purchase. If you want to register to try and be as lucky as Katie, just go to valleynewslive.com or ndtoday.tv. And today, the women's USA hockey team, or maybe this morning, however it works time-wise.
Their afternoon, our morning, middle of the night.
They were putting on a clinic. They ended up beating Russia, what was it, 6-love, 5-love?
I think 5-0.
5-0, and one of the Lamoureux twins, Jocelyn, ended up setting a record. She ended up scoring 2 goals in...
The fastest time consecutive goals by a man or woman. Isn't
This is
that
almost
awesome?
impossible. In
6 seconds.
Ooh.
Ooh, we nailed that together. Nailed it. 6 seconds apart in the second period is when she scored those 2 goals. And she is a 3-time Olympian. And she had also had an assist on the United States' first goal, which was by Casey Bellamy. But next, the Americans are going to be playing against their biggest rival Thursday night, which is Canada.
Ooh. Which, by the way, I don't know this yet because we get all this stuff in later in the morning. But I would watch Kristi and I tonight at 6:30 because we may have that video of Jocelyn. I mean, if you ever played hockey, that's almost impossible. I mean, you go score, go back to center ice, drop the puck, and then within 6 seconds you skate back down and score again.
That's A, speedy.
Yeah.
B, I love too that this is the biggest, or the record for both men and women too. I think it's so neat that she's able to do that. And now she's going to be, hopefully forever.
Yeah.
I mean,
how do you beat
6 seconds forever in the world records.
What was the previous record? Do we know?
I don't know.
But I can't even
Like a minute maybe?
fathom 6 seconds. That's like, wow.
I can't even run to my desk in 6 seconds.
Like you couldn't do that if it was
From
an
the front of
empty
the
net.
newsroom.
You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. 16
Wow.
for women and 8 seconds for men. And she beat that even altogether.
Good job, Ivana, pulling that out.
Woohoo.
Did you watch the snowboarding last night?
I didn't, but I was hearing the recap of it all. I heard Shaun White came in and just tore up the half
He
pipe.
did. Chloe Kim, she ended up winning the gold last night. She was, her first run, I actually saw it. I mean, these people are amazing. They're like super sky high, doing all these flips. It's incredible.
And what's neat about her, if you didn't see her story on last night on the Ozone Show, is that her family is from Korea. And now she grew up in America, and here she is back in her family's roots.
It's awesome.
Competing for United States of America. And even her family said, this is the American dream as an immigrant for our daughter to be representing the state that we now are citizens of.
Yeah.
Which was really cool.
A great story. Now, Sean, did he win gold, or how does it work in the men's?
I don't think they've done, I think he just qualified. I think last night was the qualifiers. So I think he got a high enough score to qualify, and now I think it's going to be tonight ugh, I need to
Watch the ozone,
I need to
we'll tell you.
look at my schedule of events because they do get so mixed up, especially since stuff's already happening there. It's evening there.
That's true, yeah.
So it's hard to keep track of everything, but I always just look at it, what time are things playing here at night? But it's hard then when you get all the news updates and you're like, oh, wait,
your phone.
oh, but I can watch this 12 hours later here in the U.S. Well, there were no medals at this other skiing competition in South Korea, but there were $10,000 prize as 8 private companies and universities competed. This was called a ski bot challenge. And so what they did was they had some thrills, maybe some spills on this course. It was an hour away from Pyeongchang. Camera sensors guided the robots to avoid those red and blue gates. Uh-oh. All the robots had to be more than 19 inches high. Look at that one. I love that they even have the sticks there.
Scary to me.
They had to have 2 robotic legs, have joints resembling elbows and knees, and independent power system too. So I just think that that's kind of crazy.
Now, are those
I think
remote
these,
control? Are they
whoa.
GPS, do you know, or?
I would guess like remote control.
That's what I would think
but
too,
they
but
said that they had to
still.
use sensors too.
Yeah.
So I think it's a team effort right there. I can't imagine trying. That's what I would look like trying to go down some of those hills. I always kept a really wide, the pizza or the Christmas tree, so that you couldn't go too fast. And even when I learned, so I did ski lessons when I was younger. My one friend wanted to do them, so I did them with her. And that was really fun.
Oh, yeah.
I did pretty good at skiing. But then I got a snowboard one Christmas. I had this bee in my bonnet that I really wanted to snowboard. And I'm glad that I got it. I still have it. I haven't used it in like a year. But I am too scared to go fast on a snowboard. Because it just seems to me, well, you've seen some of the wrecks. Either one's dangerous. But the one time I was going and my board followed this icy path, so it went on its own. You know, you couldn't really control it, and then I hurt my knee. Ugh, I'm not dramatic or anything, but it really did hurt. It was a little bit swollen. And my grandpa and grandma were watching us that week. And so, of course, it was like a week when my parents were gone and my knee was hurt. And
you're like,
it's just crazy.
It's tough the first 24 hours of snowboarding. Like, you're on your bum the whole time, you know? And it just hurts.
And your wrists hurt, too, from trying to fall to catch yourself. Did I ever tell you the story how I fell off a ski lift?
No.
I don't know. I can't remember if I've ever shared it. But long story short, my friend was learning how to snowboard. And so it was me and my friend Colleen and our friend Tony, who was really good at snowboarding. And so we were on the ski lift, and she was riding with Tony in a chair behind me. And I turned around, I'm like, Colleen, watch how I get off so you know how to get off of the chairlift. And when I turned back around, I fell off the ski. I fell off the chair. And I was up, I mean, it was, but I was up a couple stories, and I was like, ah! Like, that was my scream. I was like, ah! And I fell, and I just kind of plopped in the snow. And of course, they stopped the ski lift, and the guy came running out, and he's like, ma'am, are you okay? And I was laughing. And the best part of the story is once they were like, okay, she's fine, and they started going, my friend Colleen, as she's passing over me laying in the snow, she's like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. So I learned my lesson. When you're getting on and off of those ski lifts, be very careful.
It can, the first couple times you do that, you're like, wait a second, what's going on? Especially on a board, it's totally different. And
thankfully, I was not too high up because that
were you in like Colorado and like it was all powdery?
No, we were in Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Yeah. Oh.
All right, coming up, Jody Bach is here to talk about how loving work helps you love others. Stay with us.